that I wanted to be a lawyer. At first, I had wanted to be a food scientist. This was in 5th form at St. Jago High School. I did food and nutrition, and we went to 2 Grace Kitchens that year, and I found it very exciting. Law was the farthest thing from my mind. It wasn't until I got to 6th form and I decided food wasn't for me, and because I liked arguments and research, I figured that law was a decent option, and I got into law, and after that it was pretty much straightforward from there. I fell in love with the law, developed a great passion for it and research, and it was just after that it became a real serious passion for me. The law school had a tremendous impact on my life. I was able to gain a lot of confidence from participating in the various competitions and clubs and societies of which I was a member. The faculty had a life-altering impact on my life, from Mrs. Dorcas White and the lessons that she taught us in remedies, and as the tutor for remedies as well. Mr. Carson, who we call Moses affectionately, and his lessons in legal drafting. Mr. Davis, who reminded us not to let Mongo get out of control, and other persons and friends that I made at the law school. Those relationships remain to this very day. So I would say the law school had a tremendous positive impact on my life. One of the things that we learned at the law school, or I learned especially, is discipline, dedication to the task, teamwork. These things are lessons that have stuck with me throughout the years and have helped me to thrive in my career, both as an attorney at law, as a parish court judge, and now as a Supreme Court judge. Without these traits and attributes that I learned at the law school through the various things that I did, such as mooting and men at work, and just being interacting with the teachers, I don't think I would have been the person that I am today. One of the best things that I would have had as well is the experience of being able to do working with an actual attorney at a firm, Kinghorn in Spanish Town, whilst I was attending law school, and not just for in-service, but actually going there on Friday, Saturday, and sometimes during the week when I had the time. That practical hands-on experience of working in a firm, working and assisting with real-life matters, really did contribute and help to making the lessons at the school come alive and be more meaningful, as well as gave me real-world experience of what it is that I am to do from a practical perspective, not just a theoretical perspective, and that really helped and cemented my foundation, and a firm foundation is what has helped me to become the person that I am today in the profession. My favorite experience at the law school was making the Margaret Ford mooting competition mooting team for the law school and making it all the way to the finals that year. I had a real enjoyable time with my teammates Joanne Jackson and Tanya Spence, as they were at the time, and Mr. Davis, our tutor. We had a lot of fun in Bahamas, and we had a very interesting adventure where we had to actually change hotels, but that did not deter us. We were able to beat Hugh Wooding in Bahamas, and then we met Eugene and Depute in the final. Going to Trinidad was a wonderful experience. It was the first time that I was visiting the island, and the camaraderie that I had, not just with my own teammates, but teammates from, or colleagues from the Hugh Wooding Law School and the Eugene Depute Law School, that whole experience was excellent. And I think the mooting competition, we just continued to grow from strength to strength since then, and it is really part of the history and tradition of the normal Manley Law School that we continue to do well and excel. To be part of that tradition was one of the most memorable experiences that I had at the law school, or the most memorable experience I had at the law school. Giving back and contributing to the development of other aspiring students of the law is extremely important to the legal profession. The reason for this is that without mentoring, training, and the apprenticeship-like programs that we have, future generations of lawyers will perhaps be lost and won't get to develop in the best way possible to serve Jamaica or wherever else they might go to practice law. So it's extremely important to mentor law students to go back to the law school and teach if possible, to share the experiences that you have learned. Even if you're not there in your formal capacity as a tutor or a course director, just drop by, share your experiences with the students, give a helping hand where necessary, whether it's financial or a book or two or something like that. But the training and development of the next generation of future lawyers and judges, other members of society is critical, and the survival of the profession in Jamaica is heavily dependent on us giving back, sharing and passing on what knowledge we have acquired to the next generation.